Hey there. Um, so I wanted to come on here to sort of discuss a little bit about my channel and what's going on with it, because there's been like a form of gap between my last one, the Acolyte character introductions thing, um, and to now, like 4 months. Like by now the series is finished. It's been that long, and I feel like I shouldn't just leave it in the dark as to sort of why nothing has happened, because clearly nothing has changed. I'm still just as passionate for Star Wars as I was 4 months ago. Like, if you were to compare how this shelf looks now, as you can see, every single shelf has books on it. Books, DVDs, games, all sorts of them, even just a couple comics over this end. I don't know if you can see them actually, I think they're 2 feet. But where's that fire gone? I started with the Asajj Ventress video, of what happened to her pre-Bad Batch Season 3. The explanation to Ahsoka's lightsaber, and then obviously I did my Bad Batch Theory video about how Asajj Ventress was alive, and then obviously my Acolyte video, which, you know, I was super proud of. They were like proper, like clearly I am a nerd for this stuff, and it was like my proper like nerdy content, so I was quite happy, you know, with how they turned out. Obviously they're not like as probably as incredible as I'd hope, but obviously there was this gap between time in which I've read like Shadows of the Sith, Jedi, Rise of the Red Blade, started the Darth Bane trilogy, read Ascendancy 1, currently on Ascendancy 2, I've read Revenge of the Sith now. I haven't really talked about them, or like I did with the Thrawn trilogy, as the Empire rolled down after I read them. I did one long pros and cons video. The 4-month gap. For some who might not know, I'm in a college course for games design and VFX. So my attention got took away from what I was doing here, or what I wanted to do here, to instead focus on that stuff really. I had my portfolio for my first year, which needed to be done, and in that 4 months I worked super hard to get it to as good as I get. My portfolio has like a limit of space, and so all my videos, which spans from like September 2023 up till like May, maybe even June, all videos, which I was just uploading to, I guess, another channel, which I'll link because it might pique people's interest. You know, go give it a watch. There's a playlist that goes from the very start and follows a chronological order to where I end up, and there's also a bit of like a reflection on all my work. So if you want to give that a watch, I'll leave them all below. But yeah, that took a chunk of my time. I wanted to make sure that my portfolio was perfect whilst still doing this, and then only recently have I sort of thought, oh, maybe I should do some stuff again. But yeah, I recently came across, I decided to look into an older channel of mine from back when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I was an 8 or 9-year-old, knew nothing, just happy to sit and talk to myself in front of a camera like I am now. But there was one video that stuck out, and it was of me just like talking about my future, and just being like, oh yeah, I want to do YouTube when I grow up. But I also, as a job or as another dream, I want to be a games designer, which, funny enough, I didn't realize the dream was that ancient actually. It goes back years ago, which did make me sort of smile. So because I'm halfway through a course in it now, and recently I've genuinely actually spent time making games. So in a way, I've fulfilled that dream that I had all them years ago. Obviously, not popular games like that get released and has huge fans, just project work for college, but it's still kind of crazy. So yeah, I think there was just something in seeing like a younger version of me speak so passionately about making these and games that just sort of sat with me. So obviously I want to still put my attention to my college work and what I do there, but also to be able to just take a break from that and talk about something else. I do, obviously I'm no professional at any of this. Right now I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head, whereas before I've sort of things written down more in depth, and I've sort of found the balance or like between that, and often do just sort of go off on like a rant. So I'm trying to like figure out a balance there. But yeah, this is. I want to get back into it because I do genuinely enjoy just spending time on making things. I think that's why like games design was a big thing for me, because I knew I'd be able to be creative for that, and also making videos. Although it's all recorded footage, I could do whatever I wanted. I've got the stuff now that I could generally just take me and my chair and I'm on a different planet. I don't know. Because I've got that software. But for those who are coming in, there's all the previous stuff on here that I encourage you to sort of check out and get the vibe, sort of understand what I'm saying, as well as my other one, just to sort of see where my sort of ideas are sort of heading, not just this passion of mine. I'm gonna probably have like a video up here. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a great rest of your day.